Hey, what's up y'all? This is Garrett with TechMate, and I'll be doing all your Android reviews and all the cool stuff, and Dusty, the Apple fanboy, will be handling all your Apple products. So today we're going to be talking about the LG G5. We picked this up about 2 months ago, right after it came out, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, let's go ahead and go over some specs real quick for the G5. So first off, the big thing is the screen. It's got a 5.3 inch Quad HD IPS display, which comes in at 554 ppi. Something else that's pretty important with the phone is the processor. So the G5 comes with the Snapdragon 820, and your GPU for the phone is the Adreno 530. Another big thing that came with the G5 was the removable battery. That's a big deal. The all aluminum phone, it's got a removable battery. The size of that battery is only 2800 milliamps. But another thing is you have USB Type-C with Quick Charge 3.0, so you can get about 80% of battery life in about 35 minutes. So guys, putting aside all the specs and stuff about the phone, what do I personally think about the phone? Well, personally, I think it's just an okay phone. Like, it's not the greatest. It came out with the all-metal body, but it doesn't feel like an all-metal body, so you're not going to get the cold touch you get with an iPhone or Nexus 6P or an HTC. It's just kind of plasticky feeling still. They have a plastic coat they put over top of the metal, which defeats the purpose of having a metal phone. The modularity of the phone is cool, but it's not the greatest because there's no third-party manufacturers for the modules. So you have the camera module, the boom sound module, and there's one more, the 360 camera. They're cool and all, but one, they're expensive, and two, that's all they have. Another problem with the modularity is the bottom when it pops off. It has the button you push in and pull it off, but after only 2 months of using it, it's starting to wobble even when you don't push it. So I feel like a metal phone and something that's made in 2016 should hold up a little better after 2 months. Like, I understand that phones are going to wear down and get tore up, but it's only been 2 months. Like, this is not a Samsung with lag after 2 months, okay? It's supposed to be better than that. The camera on the phone is pretty cool, the dual cameras. I don't use it that often. Like, personally, I don't really need a wide-angle shot that often though, but it is cool. I'm not going to complain about having it. The battery life of the phone is average. It's nothing great. The only nice thing about it's only 2800 milliamp hour battery, but you can't swap it out instantly, and if you bought the phone within the first month, you can sign up to LG and they would send you a battery cradle so you could charge it and have an extra battery ready, which is really nice because then you can go from 0 to 100 instantly. And it does have USB 3.0 quick charge, which is fast, but you still can't beat just being able to swap out a battery in the phone. So another thing I want to talk about with the phone is their UI. So LG's UI before was never too bad because it was always quick to get updates. But now with the UI that they came out with the LG G5, which I think is 5.0, they took away the app drawer. Now with most carriers, you can go in to LG store and download it, and then have an app drawer in it when you go to the home settings and which one you have, easy, normal, and then I forget, home plus app drawer or something they have a name. But with certain carriers like Verizon, you cannot have the app drawer at all, which is kind of annoying because that's my favorite part about Android, is that you can have an app drawer to keep all your apps. Otherwise, I would just go buy an iPhone and put all my unused apps in a folder and keep it on my home screen. So taking that away was really bad for me because I have Verizon, because we live in the middle of nowhere and that's about all that works. So that was a major loss for them to take that away. So something else LG did different with this phone was that they moved the volume rockers to the right side of the phone, and they put a fingerprint sensor on the back with the LG moved the buttons on the LG to the side of the phone, and they left the lock button on the back, but they could put a capacitive fingerprint reader on the back, which is nice because you can just tap it and the phone unlocks. It's fairly quick. Having the volume markers on the side are nice because I'm used to having that on my Nexus 6P. It's something I'm used to, except there, the lock button's there too, and the fingerprint reader is the only thing on the back. But having the lock button and the fingerprint reader on the back isn't that bad unless you don't want to unlock your phone, because sometimes you just want to tap your lock button to wake your screen. You may unlock the phone. Just like with the iPhone 6S's, they're extremely quick. You tap it, all of a sudden your phone's unlocked. People are looking at your nudes. Overall, LG had a good concept with the G5, but it wasn't well executed. So I think if they continue to stick with it and keep doing it, It'll get better on their next phones, but as of right now, the LG G5 is just an okay phone. If people were looking at getting it, would I recommend it? No, I personally wouldn't recommend it. Maybe if you like LG and you want to stick with one of their phones, get the G4 or the V10, or wait till the G6 comes out, or go with something else, because I don't think the phone is worth it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, or perhaps even just liked my accent, go ahead and hit that like button, and we'll catch you on the next one.